Thicker hair and how to grow your hair faster. I'm Laura Ray. I've been on a hair journey for the past couple of years. Those of you that have watched my channel, I've been on YouTube almost 9 years now, have seen how my hair has changed. So today I just want to share with you some of the things I'm currently doing for my hair to keep it thick and also to have it grow longer. Many of you have asked me about my nutrition, if that has had an effect on my hair, and I absolutely feel it has. A couple of years ago, I made some dietary changes. I didn't used to put oil in almost anything except salad. I used to eat tons of salads and just a little bit of protein. Well, I switched it up a couple of years and added more protein into my diet and fats. And when I did that, I noticed so much hair. I noticed my hair got thicker, shinier, healthier. So I ditched sort of that 80s mentality of no oil in the diet and made sure I got some into the diet. And I really feel it made a difference. Now, I've also tried some multivitamins for my hair. I always took multivitamins, but I added some that had things that should work on the hair. I purchased the Vegamour vitamins. While I love them, they were super pricey. So my last time that I purchased vitamins, I bought these. I bought them over at Target. I'll link them in the description below. They're from Vitafusion, and they're a multi with beauty in it for your hair. I didn't notice any negative changes in my hair eliminating the Vegamour gummies. Those were over $30. These are very reasonable, and I feel like I'm getting the same benefits. About 2 years ago, I started on Vital Proteins. This is a collagen peptide powder. I put 1 scoop into my coffee in the morning, and I did notice a difference after I started doing that. I noticed that my hair seemed a little thicker. It seemed to grow faster. My stylist was noticing that my hair was getting much fuller and even asked me what I was doing. She noticed a difference in my hair. So that's something that I've kept in my routine. Now, last March, I added this, the Vegamour Grow Serum. I wanted my hair to be thicker around the front part of my hair. I had some recession in the corners of my hair. I actually did a video at least 2 years ago about filling in that area with either brown eyeshadow or a shadow that matches your hair color or a powder to make that look fuller. So that was the area I was looking to improve. Also, this part of my hair, I've always had hair that parts and looks almost like I have a little bald spot, but it's sort of the way my hair grows and falls, and I have to comb it right and spray it to fill in that area. So I thought if I could fill in the top of my hair and around the front, my front has always grown slower than the back. My hair almost grows in a V in the back. So I wanted the front to grow long. I've never been able to really grow it past my chin. And now you can see how long this hair is in the front. And because it's curled right now, it's much shorter. Some of you remarked when I had my hair straight a few videos ago and said, wow, it's really gotten longer or it looks nice. Well, when my hair's straight, it's much longer. But I started on this Vegamour, like I said, back in March, and I noticed a difference in those areas within a couple of months. So I'm sticking with it. I feel like I am getting benefit from it. I'm paying for all of these things myself. They're not sponsored at all. And just hair for me has always been connected with my self-image and self-esteem. And I always had such negative feelings about my hair that it didn't look good, that it took so much effort to make it even where I would want to wear it that way to work. I was always fussing over my hair. So these things have really helped give me more confidence. Our hair is most vulnerable when we have it wet. When we wash our hair and we're combing through it, that is when it's most likely to break. So using a wet brush, I feel is really important. That's what my stylist uses too. Well, I bought this. I wanted to show you a nice one that doesn't have hair in it. This I bought for my daughters for Christmas, and it's the Pro Detangler. I notice a big difference between this brush and the regular wet brush, which I've had for a long time. This seems to go smoothly through my hair. Now, what I do is I start at the bottom of the hair and work my way up. I have very fine baby hair that tangles super easy. I want you to know too, I color my hair. So I have color treated hair that's baby fine, and I'm almost 59 years old. So I all this hair here has been colored multiple times and is very fragile. So I have learned to keep my hair from breaking, which is what used to happen to my hair, and that's why it wouldn't get long. I'm very careful when it's very vulnerable and wet. Another thing that's helped me grow my hair long and I feel get it fuller because so much of it isn't coming out is not washing my hair every day. I used to do that all the time. I had a very oily scalp, and living in Florida and being outside a lot, you sweat and your hair can really need to be touched up. So right now I wash it every 2 or 3 days. In the winter, sometimes if it's really cold in Florida, which it is sometimes, I can go even 4 days. So what I do on those days when my hair doesn't look so great towards the third or fourth day, I just put it back in a silk scrunchie and call it a day. And that's usually how I wear my hair to school. I used to use different types of scrunchies that were pulling out my hair, giving me a headache, all of those things. So now using that silk scrunchie has been a game changer because I don't get as much breakage. To help me extend my style and not have to wash so much, I use dry shampoo. I've shared this many times. I do not like the dry shampoo in the can. It's just too much for me. I like taking this, putting it into my fingers, and just rubbing it and massaging it into the scalp. This doesn't give me any itchy feeling like a lot of the spray cans have. I sort of gave up on most of them because my head would get very itchy. I'd even sometimes get a little rash from it. So this powder works great and helps me to not have to wash or brush my hair so much. Again, with breakage, when your hair gets really dry, you start getting breakage, and oil is really important. Oil also makes my hair look nicer, so I don't feel I need to wash it. I love the one from Olaplex, the number 7. What I do is I start at the bottom of the hair and just work my way up through the hair where I'm barely doing anything to the top. I have more shine in the top, of course, because that's newer hair. It hasn't been colored as much. So really the place where I need the oil is where I get the tangles and dryness, which is on the ends. I sort of treat my hair differently depending on what part of the hair we're talking about. I think of it as, the top, mid level, and the ends when I'm treating it. So the oil I reserve mostly for the ends and the mid part. I shared this recently. This is something new I'm adding to the routine. I don't like just sitting massaging my scalp. I get pooped out. So this machine is great. And when I put the Vegamour in the hair, then I can put this in and massage and really get it working. If I have a long day and I feel really tired, I will put this on just for the enjoyment of the massage. It's so easy to use, and I'll let you know over time how I feel about it, but right now it is a favorite. In my own experience, some styling products have really dried out my hair. So recently I purchased this Love Your Curls. Some of you have written me back and said you've tried it too and love it. So if you have wavy hair or curly hair, this is great for hydration. I was dealing with a lot of dryness behind my ears in this section of my hair. It's almost like totally different hair. It's very dry, very frizzy. This has helped so much with that. It's an all-in-one. So after I wash my hair, I do put in a heat protectant, and then I use this, and that's about it. So I'm really trying to cut back on the products that I use things that are good quality products where I don't have to use so many things. And this has been fantastic keeping the moisture in my hair. Last but not least, certainly, is bond building or strengthening products. I had said how I wasn't too happy with the K18, and I've shared before that my stylist told me that I could use conditioner with it, which was game changing. So I'll be sticking with this because the texture of my hair is thinner, it's much more fragile and more prone to breakage. So a product like K18, and I've talked a lot about Olaplex 3, which works on the outer part of the hair, those products for someone with fine hair like me can really be game changing. Now, one mistake I was making that my stylist pointed out, I was using way too much of this. So I wanted to show you the amount that she said I need, and that's about it. Such a tiny amount. So I spread it on my hand and do one side and the other side and really comb through. I take that wet brush, comb through the hair or brush through it and make sure the product's distributed because it is such a tiny amount. In the comments, I would love to hear any products you use that you feel has made your hair thicker, fuller, or that has helped your hair to grow. We could all benefit from that. Remember that I upload videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays at 9 a.m. I'm really looking forward to hearing from you in the comments because so many women our age struggle with their hair. It's very frustrating. It can give us a lot of issues with self confidence, like I was sharing with you earlier. I've definitely had that most of my life about my hair. I never dreamt I would be doing a video like this, and that's why I'm doing it because I've had so many struggles with my hair. And really, I'm the happiest I've ever been with my hair at this moment. I don't have supermodel hair, but at least I feel confident when I leave the house to go to work that my hair, I can make it look nice and presentable for work. I love you all so much. Have a blessed week, and I'll see you soon.